Hey everybody, my name is Qwnks, and welcome back to Minecraft Season 2, Episode 5. So things are going to be done a little bit different today. My game capture's kind of broken right now, so we're running off desktop audio. So we pray that we don't run out of storage or something of the sort, otherwise that's going to get real awkward. But something I want to do today is I want to build a central market about right in here. Meaning these are going to have to be moved and this is going to have to be extended. Which, that's alright in my books, I can deal with that. So I think that's what I plan on doing. Because if I want to map this out, because the way I have it mapped out is you go a little bit this way. And you're doing your 3 blocks, so right here you'd have this. We're going to need to maybe terraform today. We're going to need to terraform just a little bit, but nothing major. So I think that's what we'll start off doing, is I want to go ahead and prep the land. We are going to have to go get some wood today, meaning I'm going to have to go do a time-lapse over there, because not only will we be doing the central market today, I'll be doing some general renovations with the garden and the house and the storage room, and we'll finish the sheep pen over there. And then that should be about it for today's episode in terms of projects, but we'll do some mining too, because why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag these out. I don't need to drag these specific sections out, but I'm going to. This is 7 blocks. We're going to be one too short, so I'm not going to bother with that. This might be enough. It may not. I am going to bother with that actually, because I think we have some dirt in this chest here. But I'm starting us off kind of early in terms of projects, so that's fun. I don't actually think that one was there before, but it's starting to fill in now, so I don't know. It'll be okay. Because once that fills in, it'll do its thing. I do need to get this moved. So I think that's what I'm going to do if it all goes in my inventory. Only those didn't. We'll come back for the crafting table. I'm not worried about it. But I plan on doing some stuff with the house today. You may or may not like it, but you can leave your comments in the description and I'll worry about it another time. We'll cover it in another video. Just in top right. There we go. Alright. Grab there, why don't you? So just here. I need to figure out what I want to put in this chest. You may notice we've got a little bit of stuff. I already have the flooring for the market I want to do. I could put seeds here, because we found that mineshaft in episode 4, I think. Because the mines was episode 3, we renovated the mines originally in episode 4, and then we did the farms for the new project in episode 4. So, we should be good there. We're on episode 5. I had to count, which is interesting. This is going to be crazy, because coming off of that Rome video, which has done so well at 500 views, that's crazy. Well, almost 500, not 500. But that one did way better than I expected, and I don't know why, but thanks to everybody that looked at it and everybody that saw it. So, that's cool. You guys mean the world to me. I appreciate that. And another thing I want to do is actually try to add the stairs here, though that's most likely something I'll do off camera, because that's going to take forever. Glad that didn't place that there and I had tick lag. I have a crafting table there. Because I'm going to furnish the mines today. We're going to finish that over there. We're going to renovate this, and then we're going to build that. So that's what we'll do. And then we'll go mining. We'll go explore that cave we saw in the mine shaft. This was last episode's haul for anybody that has forgotten or just doesn't remember, didn't make it there or whatever. It's okay. I'm just filling you guys in. I figured I would have had ores in here, but I didn't. I actually had stone. Oh, excuse me, I burped. I have really bad sinuses and stuff right now with this cold front, so if I sound a little raspy or a little quiet, that's why. But I think the thing is, okay, which I've done this a lot, I'm just now realizing it, but the thing is I haven't recorded in a minute, so I'm all over the place, but we need to get a start on that. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I want to go ahead and I want to mark out these 3. I didn't mean to break that. I have dirt. So let me go before mobs spawn. Sleep. That wandering trader somehow got on the mountain. That is impressive. So I've got a lot of plans I want to do. I want to try to revive the village at some point. That may be a project for another time, but today's episode is all about progress. So there we go. So this is now where I want it to be. And ideally what you'd do is you'd upgrade this to accompany it, because this would be like Main Street. but I don't think I'm going to do that at this exact moment. Of course, I could do this as dirt and plan it out that way, just dirt. If I could somehow make coarse dirt, I could do it that way. It's a little more planned out, rather than this all being one block and matching end, but it's alright. We'll figure something out there. No, the way I've got it planned, which I don't remember how far out I need to go, because I did the ring in the original one, because I have a world where I plan these builds out, that way I know what I'm working with. In this case, I want to leave one block on each side, but we're not going to expand it out this far. We're really not. If I even really wanted to, I could go out to maybe, well no, we're already at the edge on this side. And for symmetry's sake, I'm gonna not do that. So ideally you'd go about to the end of here, meaning you would start out here. We don't have our wood yet. We're gonna need wood today, but we don't have to do that immediately. So what I'd do is I'd actually go through and I would start my ring first, right here on these bits, and I would carve out, which I plan on releasing build tutorials soon, so that'll be fun. I don't know what I'll build, what I'll do. I might cover some stuff we did in Season 1, or if we did anything relatable in Season 1 on camera, like certain house designs or certain farm designs, stuff like that. I don't think I'm actually gonna have enough stone brick for this build, as much as I want to, and Main Street. So that, I'm not gonna say that'll be a next episode thing, I'll just have to smelt that as we go, so that's fun. Once I run out, I'll probably throw some additional cobblestone in there, I'll cover, hold on, spider. Boink. There we go. Spider dead. Alright. So, back to it. But no, I think what I'll do is if we run out before this build's done, which I think this will actually be smaller than the original design I have in mind. So we'll handle a lot of finer detailing probably towards the end of the episode, but I want to do a lot of our main building right now. A lot of the fine things, like trying to finish the storage room or doing the stairs on the mine, I would handle that towards the end of the episode where it feels a little more appropriate, as that's a bit of a smaller thing to do. We almost had enough. But, this is going to have to be switched around just a little bit, nothing major though. Because this is 4, and I could do it directly in the center and only have 1, but I don't know. Do I really want to do that though? Because if I take this out, this leaves 3, and if I take that out, that leaves 3. So for when I plan on doing stuff with that, that's something I'll look at too. But how much cobblestone do I have right now? Not necessarily a lot. I'm using a lot more than I thought I would be for stuff like this. But we'll push onward and keep pushing onward. So while that smelts, we'll go chop some wood, which means I may or may... because I want to get about a stack, so I think I'm going to throw you into a time lapse rather than may or may not. But I want to real quickly play catch up and say, hey, how have you guys been? Thanks for the support on the last video that we did. It means the world to me. You guys are awesome, and I never expected that to do so well. I need to respond to Fluffy Onion on Discord for about that thing for the SMP. Let him know I may or may not back out. It just depends, because I've got community college I've been working with, and I'm almost wrapped up with that now. So once that's wrapped up, I'll have free time, but depending on when he plans on starting it or stuff like that, because he's going to be playing on Java, I'll be on Bedrock, it'll be the same world, so it's technically compatible, and it's a whole mess. But I wanted to stream with him, but I'm not good on MNK, because I've got a physical condition, as I've stated before. It's not that I'm trying to alleviate and brag about it and drag it on, it's more of just stuff like that. But enough yapping. I'm going to throw you into a time lapse, and I will see you when we are done. Such a big tree, is it not? That's just the way the sun is hitting that one. This one looks pretty big though, so I'll shove you guys back into it. I just wanted to comment about how big that looked in theory, which there may be something in there. We'll figure it out. does look pretty. It's a nice little spot. I wonder if there's any projects I could do there. Let me know in the comments, I guess. Also, one thing I want to note, I didn't address this, which it's strange to go from this over to here, but one thing I want to real quickly comment on is I did some stuff off camera right here. I dragged these down a little bit, and I added the stone foundation to kind of help that blend in, and look a little bit better. So there we go, that's all done, stuff like that. It's all dealt with, all done, all nice. I think 58's gonna be enough, so we'll see, but if this video feels a little kind of out of pace, out of whack, it's just because I'm a little bit rusty. I have too full of an inventory to pick up sticks, that's what it is. Okay, so let's go around picking up all of our saplings, all of our sticks, because it saves planks having to make them. Sorry, I had a nose itch. My voice went a little funky there, that was that. But I think we should be good. I will check on the stone before we start doing what I think about doing, because that's going to finish us off. We don't need very much for that, but we also have to cover this, because this is being done today too, in order to match with that. So these aren't doing too well. I'm pretty sure these were within simulation distance, so they should work just fine, but yeah. One thing I real quickly want to do before I do anything else is move this, because this is going to have to get moved. Not too big of a deal. You can just plop that there because I've got a design in mind for that. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to completely kind of move this and make it symmetrical. So we do that, and then, it looks a little bit better. So what we'll do is we'll, do that. We'll do that there. We'll leave that as it is for right now because I want to be able to jump up here as far as I can. And then this one would be planks, which I don't know if I have any planks on hand. I do, actually. That's surprising. But what you do here is you just strip that, and you can kind of get the idea from here, but this is going to hurt my soul, so don't look. Boink, boink, and then boom. Fixed, just like that. So what you do is you take your logs. I don't know if it did by me. And you will just do this kind of all the way around, which I've got a design in mind. Whether you guys agree with this design is up to you, but, we'll figure it out. Also, I'm noticing something. I'm gonna have to do this from the outside. So I'll do this real quick, and then we will do that. We'll sleep, and then we'll continue onward. Because we're not just renovating the little bottom bits today. We're doing a little more than that. We're kind of giving a better theme to what the foundations of the mine and the little greenhouse that we did. We're kind of matching it in with that. That way it feels like it's more of one person's area than a bunch of, one little house that has a similar style. Like, maybe, it has a theme or, something like that. And that's why they would all look similar. But instead, I wanted to make it look like it's all one person. Because if I ever do fix the village and it becomes like our little town of sorts, that's why the central market is being built. It's being built for the villagers. That way the place looks a little more lively in a sense. So there we go. That's now nice and done. I quite like it, but we're not done just yet. Believe it or not. Also, I'm gonna have to move this furnace down, but for what I plan on doing, if you haven't noticed by the... Oh my goodness, I pulled... my friend, he's got this thing where he constantly strips logs, and it's completely accidental, and I just did what he did. Also, wrong chest, it ought. We do put this in here, because I'm not gonna need this dirt, and then I'm gonna put this strip log, right here. And then I'm gonna go through, I'll replace this ladder. Oh, I already did this off camera. I didn't know that. My temp copy didn't have that. I guess I did that off cam. Good job, me. Under the ladder? No. Well, it was the thought that counted. There we go. So we now have a nice little spot right on up. And then, you take your glass panes, and this isn't all we're doing. I've found it kind of controversial, because you can either do it this way, or we can do it the top bit, and we can have it kind of match in with the greenhouse. Really, I think I'm gonna have it match in, but we can change it if need be. We'll do it based on your feedback, so leave it in the comments, and then we will, once that's done, we'll check on the cobblestone, stuff like that, and we'll kind of shift things around at once again, the end of the episode, where it feels a little more appropriate, because those are smaller little deals to end us off on. So we'll do that, and then we'll go from there. There we go, got those. So now I just have to do this side, and then we'll be good to go. Once again, you may not like it, you may like it, it just depends. We'll change it based on your feedback. I'm neutral with it. I don't dislike it, but I don't necessarily like it either. It's like a meh moment. I'm gonna put this here temporarily, that way I can jump up there and grab that. Because it makes it a little easier to get up here and do what I want to do. There we go. I think I'm gonna actually start off doing the top bits. But I will most likely shift around the furnaces in just a second. There we go. Got it. Of course, you could just do it as the top bits and kind of figure it out from there. But, you know, we'll debate that. We'll figure it out. The reason this furnace is going to have to move, which it'll still look alright. I'm going to temporarily drop these glass panes. We let a lot more light in doing this. Is another thing you can treat it as. Looking pretty good. But yeah, no. This is literally all I wanted to do today. I could do one here, but I don't think I'm going to. And that's really that. So now what I would do is if this would grow, I would, you know, move this. But there's no point because this would be getting filled in. So I would trample these to make space. This would be turned into grass. Of course, you know, it's probably not going to grow into grass as I think it needs to make contact with it. So that's real eventful, but one thing I am going to have to do, which, did I turn all of my when did I get so many planks? What in the world? I'm just now realizing, when did I get so many planks? Oh, what am I looking for? Shoot. Sticks. We have sticks. Make fences. Alright, we're good. Oh, right. Don't mind my brain just casually dying. I have actually too many, but yeah, if this could be done, which I may do this as stone foundations, you may agree with it, you may disagree with it, you know, that's okay. We'll change it as we go, but one thing I want to do right here is just, it's something kind of nice that I like doing. I've got stairs, let me go grab them, and once again, drop off the stair, because I don't need the stair, don't. So there we go. That's now dropped off, and then we'll wrap that up when we have the stairs. Whether we have enough stairs, different story. I'm gonna real quickly munch, though. Hopefully it's not too loud. It wasn't last time, and I think we're about on the same decibel level as my game capture was for video capture. So I think we'll be okay, but stairs, yeah, there we go. Because I'm actually gonna be doing this two ways. I'm gonna be doing the Enderman, what did you steal? Oh, bro just does not care. Okay. But yeah, I'm typically not too big of a fan of going this high on these because it leads into a little bit of a issue in a sense of it's kind of hard to get it to work right. And I don't want it to encroach upon our current build. I didn't know you could jump up there like that. That was cool. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll do that and then... Wait, is that even gonna face the right way? It is. Look at me, I'm so smart. But yeah, no, you'll do this, and it'll be like a little house. It's so adorable. That's why I love it so much, but yeah, it's a little house. And then you would do your gates, like, directly in the center. And, you know, boom. Of course, I can only do one gate. Is it because I only have a, you know, X amount of sticks? It is. Sticks are the problem. But there we go. You have two gates. This will probably never fill itself in as grass. And I feel like what I would do here is I would probably, honestly, maybe pack some stone in there. Have a little foundation that it can sit on. Which, this would most likely work fine as it is. But I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna get rid of all of this because I need to replace it. Because I don't think the carrots are going to water themselves here. I think I'm gonna have to add an extra water source for that. But what I want to do right here is, when I can, I'm going to bring some barrels, and we're going to have storage for the carrots, storage for the wheat, exactly as it was done the first time. It's a little bit different. But yeah, this is not going to carry it all 5 blocks, you know, over a certain direction, yada yada, you know, cool bittery. So what we'll do is we'll break that. I don't know if our water bucket's full. It's not. We have a sore spot nearby though, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I'll probably fill this in with stone at the end of the episode when we move into finer detailing if we have any stone to do. So, to do it with, let me reiterate, because I can't English. But yeah, no, I think we have plenty of wood from there. And then we should have, you know, enough to do that, and then we'll be good. But this should now be done, and this should now be done. I probably didn't need to do all of that stone brick. I'm gonna have to convert it into stairs at some point, you know, boo-hoo. Yeah, I probably should have saved some for here, which I mean, meh, it's not too big of a deal. It's not like the world's gonna end if that's not done right. Way, you know, the world's not over. Grab that, thanks. So with that. So there we go. But yeah, no, we can finish this now, so my books. And then we will probably, I don't know if we'll furnish this today or not, because, you know, we don't have anything up here right now. I don't even think I have the stairs to finish what I'm thinking about finishing. But I want to kind of copy the little home design here, but ever so slightly differently. I want to make it more like a building, which I mean I know is crazy compared to a little home. Both would work, but I think I'm going to bring out the slabs for this one. Oh, the dreaded slabs. They make their return only an episode later. Also, why have the days in Minecraft been flying by at what feels like the speed of light? So, oh, didn't mean to place that there. We'll pick that up when we wake up. But we haven't really done but one time lapse. So, I'll close my door next time. Alright, he's dead. No worries. So I think actually what I'll do here is, this would be a really kind of crazy moment, which if this is going to work the way I think it is, then this is going to work great, but it feels more like it would be a Japan ripoff doing it the way I'm thinking, which you may know what I mean by the way I'm referencing that. This is not working with me. This is not working with me at all. So I'm going to do it from down here, and then we're going to move this ladder over to here, that way we can slide on up, slide back down, block those slabs, and then do that. But this feels like a little more like a building, like, you know, it's meant to represent the little top section and then the actual roof itself. And you may like it, you may not like it. We'll change it as we go. Just once again, feedback, comments. I will fix it next episode. And then ideally I'd like to do a bunch of fences around here, that way it's all nice, fenced in, you know, certain range. And just our little market. We'll finish it towards the end of the episode. That's that. It's really simple. It is, and it'll come together when it's actually done. But I still have a lot of stuff I need to do in general with this build, because I've got to go through and I've got to now update this to be able to have an appropriate kind of thing. And I did this off camera like earlier, a little before I started recording, these little foundations, and these foundations are never going to be seen ever again, but they are nice to be here. It's a nice little hidden detail. I don't normally do these, but it's a nice little hidden detail I do. Also, my shovel's gonna break. I really need to, you know, go exploring that cave after this, because once this is updated and I have a lot of my projects up here done, I've got, you know, I can go down there, because that's what we'll do. We'll spend, you know, let's say 10-15 minutes, probably not 10-15 minutes, but, you know, as an example, we'll say let's spend 10-15 minutes down there, you know, doing whatever we're doing. I'm going to try to finish just this row. We're going to have more stone brick than we need, because when do we not? But it'll be alright. It'll be a-okay, because I still have to do storage room and then, you know, slab the farm out. And I didn't mean to place this here, I'm dumb. Turns out it breaks a lot easier if it's dirt, not path. I wonder if paths are considered kind of like grass in terms of how they work, just a small height difference. So there we go, that's now done. Feels nice and appropriate, because it now branches out to here. So it feels a little more appropriate to handle heavier traffic compared to something breaching out this way. So we did what I somewhat wanted to do right in here. It's not fully done yet, of course, but it's majority done, and that's really all I wanted. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to drop my junk off. I've got way too much of this stuff. So I'm going to drop all my junk off where I can, where I feel it's needing to be dropped off. Put this up here, not there. There we go. Lapis, up here. Apples can stay in my inventory. Apples, apples, apples. Okay, so we have some stone tools we can substitute with, but I don't see the point when we have an iron supply that we have. So I'm gonna take 10 of these, and we're not gonna need 10, but I'm gonna go ahead and prep some newer tools. When I get these, I'm going to make a new pickaxe, a new axe, another of this, and then a new shovel. And I'll go ahead and I'll phase out the old axe into another little junk barrel. My nose has been itching so much. I don't know why, but it has been, and it's crazy. But we should be all good. We just have to now do that and turn that to stone, which we only need 5 cobblestone, which we should have just enough. We literally have just enough. I'll go ahead and smelt all of it. So I'm going to need to make a cobblestone generator, is what I'm learning. If anyone knows how to automate cobblestone generators, that'd be great. I mean, it's crazy that I don't know that. If it is automatable, if not, I can do it manually and just make cobblestone pickaxes, and that'll be a whole thing. But I want to get to work over there now, wrap that up, and then we'll go mining. Because we've done practically everything I wanted to do, and then when we're done mining, we'll, do stuff here. We have to finish this, which won't take very long. Which this is not dirt, or well, this is dirt. Some of this is planks, We've got a whole kind of shebang-a-bang here. Oh, these are not slabs, actually. What in the world? I'm gonna turn this all into slabs then. I'm literally gonna break our entire roof and turn it into slabs. Actually, no, that's a really bad idea. Because we'll get a lot of slabs out of that. I mean, slabs are useful because you can convert them into full blocks by placing 2. But it just doesn't feel like that's worth it. I mean, I'll do it because I need to, and it helps me plan out the way I need this to look. And I can go ahead and, start pre-prepping stuff like logs and the such. So we'll do all that. We'll get it all nice and good looking. And didn't realize I forgot one of the planks in the middle there. My bad, the plank out on the right side of the room. There you go, buddy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to break those 2. And this would be filled in. Because when this is slabs, you'll be able to see this. So our blocks aren't entirely useless like our planks. Actually, was some of this a mix of slabs and logs, or did I just had that many planks? Yeah, what I'll do is I'll fill these in with just regulars, because we don't need to really do much different. So once that's done, we'll get that work on and all that fun stuff. We'll even improve some of the lighting today. I doubt we'll do anything in here because you can't. Not until I get to the nether to get glowstone for the thing I do want to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to forgot that torch just doesn't like this log. Very carefully squeeze that in. There we go. Got that in. Then what you do is you take this, you'd split. One thing I didn't do is I didn't do it in the middle, and truthfully I don't know if I should split it in the middle. I think it'll be okay as it is, but I'm not entirely sure. Leave your feedback in the comments. That won't take very long to fix next episode. We're not gonna have, it's not gonna take 13 subs. It's gonna take more than that. We'll grab like 31. So there we go. Yeah, no, we'll actually kind of finish doing this at the end of the episode with what logs we have left over and like what slabs we have, We'll take however many planks and make chests out of it. It'll be a whole thing. 24 probably won't be more than we need. So here we go. Yeah, it was more than I needed, but now we look all good looking. So I'm gonna put this over on this end. Hey, no, I've got to carry that over to the farm, so I'll go back and grab it. Can't ever remember where I put things apparently. And it wants to lock onto a million other things. And it fills me with anger. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these and I'm just going to fill this in. And we have more stone than we need, as expected, but I think we'll do a few things today. We'll make a cobblestone generator, and then, we'll just furnish. We'll kind of do the general renovations. I still don't have thumbnail art. I try to do my thumbnail before I do the episode, but I do not have thumbnail yet. So right now, all I need is fences for that, and then we're good. What I do want to do while I'm here is I want to go ahead and I want to upgrade the lighting. I'm going to want to grab a little bit of iron in here. Nothing, not a lot. Oh, a little bit, like 5 pieces. Because if I'm right, majority is done in nuggets. Dude, the Minecraft days have been flying by. We have spent 4 days in this one episode. It's crazy. So if I'm right, this will be 72. This will make me a lantern. Oh, it's chains. Okay. We'll start out with 2 chains and a lantern. because this will allow me to do what I want to do. Do that. And you have a nice little lantern here, and you no longer need these torches. See? Isn't that neat? This is going to be a pain to do, so I'm not going to bother. I'm shocked the lighting's already adequate in here. That's good to see. I need to do it in this room as well. These rooms. Because I've got a way that these are, and I can spare the torches here, but I'm not going to need a whole lot of torches because I already have a stack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in storage. That way they're held there when I need them another time. I mean, I'm sure that'll come back to bite me, truthfully, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take, because we have more nuggets than we need, so all I need is some of this. We don't need very many, we only need about 2 chains worth. If we have excess chains, I'll figure out where to use them later down the line. I've had eye itches, I've had nose itches, I've had everything, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's been rough, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna need about 6 chains, leaving me with 4 nuggets here to go back into here. Meaning that did eat into our supply just a teeny bit, but nothing that I would be too worried about. Oh, this already has it? I didn't know this had it. Oh well, we can move that over to wherever we need to. See? I'm gonna have to place this on the ground. That is not lined up. So I'm gonna break that. This is your center. You cannot jump over that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back this out in place where I wanted it to. So there we go. Got that. Got it. Wham. Lantern here, then you just do the same in here. Find your center point, pop her there, and you can get rid of these. Because what this does is it just outright replaces, especially with ray tracing, it's a nice kind of smoother light without having a lot of torches everywhere that feel just ever so slightly kind of intrusive in a sense. And that's a whole other thing. So that'll allow for kind of a softer atmosphere and a softer tone. Once again, a lot of the finer detailings like that we'll save to the end of the episode because it feels appropriate. But doing some small little detailing like that immediately never hurt anybody. So what I'll do is you make an effort to find your center point here. I think your center point's actually right here. But you can't do this because of how this is done. Let me see if this one has it in here. It does not. In theory, I can do it. May not work. No, that's a slab. So this will work though, right? Because this will leave 4. If I want to leave 4 on each side, I'll have to eat those 2, but I'm not going to do that. I'm probably just going to plop it like central as I can. Oh, never mind, that's also a slab, so I can't. Yeah, that entire thing's slabs. Okay, well that sucks, but that's no big deal. I can give these guys it though, and then take their torches. Voila, puppy! So grab my torches. Grab my torches right here, and then boom. So we've done a lot of like strange things this episode. We haven't really done a lot in terms of progress so far, and that's okay. It's okay. I fully expect it to kind of, you know, be a nice slower paced episode, as it should be. I like doing the slower paced things. Lets me kind of breathe, got my own pace, think. You know, I get to do fun stuff like that. I've been a little all over the place, admittedly, so that's eventful, but so far we have renovated the house, the garden to an extent. I just need the barrels in there, and then we just need to do the animal farm and the lingo mining. So we have 12 slabs right now. I'm gonna grab about 36, probably more than I need, admittedly, but I'm gonna try to rock with it. The fences are a little sketch because 2, 4, 6, yeah, 8. We're gonna be 1 fence short. These Endermen need to quit taking the dang grass blocks and plopping them everywhere. Be much appreciated. So what I'm gonna do is if I'm just short on sticks rather than planks, I'll craft sticks. This is gonna give me 3. I don't want 3, but it's gonna give me 3. So I'm gonna put these in my inventory, go ahead and prep those. And then what we'll do is we'll leave the torches on that one for now, because I still want to do a lantern at the back, which I can't get up here, but it's gonna do that. If I really wanted to, what I could do is I could move these farms back a block. Wish the sheep would get out the way before he gets whacked. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need the fences, but I'm not gonna need the torches right So I'm gonna temporarily place a fence there, a fence here, and a fence here. And then I'm just going to work filling this in. It does not let me have it. Oh, too far, too far, too far. Got stuck in my little mind there. Just place it normally. I may have actually gotten too little slabs. Just depends. Just depends. If I did, no big deal. We can make more. 5, 10. I'm gonna have just enough. So we actually needed 35 slabs for this. So there we go. All nice and done now. Shocked it let me place it. Maybe because it's a floor slab, but I don't know. Anyway, that's done now. Storage is done. Mine is done. Market just has yet to be finished. So we'll drop this off. We'll get our inventory kind of nicely clean and condensed. We'll get a water bucket. You know, we'll do stuff like that. Get our water bucket going good and move that there. I'm gonna say we're not gonna need that. Go ahead and plop this here too. I'm gonna put this dirt up as always. I don't need dirt. And then I'm gonna go over here, do this, plop that there. It's a decently clean inventory there. I'm gonna do a small little bit of finer detailing, nothing major, but just small little bits of, you know, stairs throughout. I'm gonna make about 9. I don't know if I need 9, but I know I need 6 minimum. Voice crack there, my bad. Because that's not upgraded yet. And truthfully, in the event I don't upgrade it, I'm not too worried about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in and say, boom, there you go. And there we go. See, she's all nice now. And then I'm gonna go down here. That's wrong chest, right chest. And then I'm gonna do this little section here, because I'm not gonna need this stone brick. Not right now. I will, and then, oh, I gotta put my fences up. Got a little bit of string in my inventory, but if there's any spiders down there, I'll just get more string, so I'll take it. Inventory's majority cleared. I'm not gonna worry about getting it fully emptied. And we are going to grab our good old-fashioned water bucket and go on our way. I'm gonna go in here. We're gonna probably eat, and then let's go mining. I got stuck on that. I didn't even say that. I was too busy looking at my right IRO because, you know, stuff. But let's go mining. And then, you know, that'll be fun and eventful. I'll see you guys down there. Alright, gentlemen. So we're back down here. That's fun. So another thing I need to do is I eventually do want to take these minecart chests home, because this can be another little storage technique I use. But we saw this last time. It's actually scary how quiet this mine is. Like, I don't hear a mob or anything, and that thought is terrifying. Should be some down here. Ow. So, you guys may or may not know this, but I had found a mine shaft in the original Season 1 episode that I did. Of course, I don't know if I still have that, but I do want to take that. I should have brought 2 water buckets, but, well, no, because that one's not gonna, I don't need that one. I'm waiting for this lava to go away that I can get these diamonds. Where's my, as this goes away, I'm gonna want to try to fill up what little space I can, so, and get this all nice and properly lit. But yeah, in the original Season 1 I'd found this mine shaft. I may have mentioned it in episode 1 of Season 2, or not Season 1, Season 2, the original Season 2 I found a mine shaft. But anyway, I may have mentioned it in Season 2 episode 1, the season premiere that happened, that I had re-recorded the episode. I cannot get up there. One time, water is useful, and even then I don't think it'd get me up there, but actually, do I need iron? No. I'm gonna leave it. It's crazy, but I'm gonna leave it. Whoa. Oh. Hold on. Watch this. Down, 2 down. Alright, here we go. You might be thinking, why am I not going to the mine shaft first? Truthfully, I don't know. Oh, what in the world? There's iron back there. Stone, tough. Tough fills me with suspicion. Goodness me, this place is like a maze. Oh, yo, I'm glad I turned around. If he would have hit me, I would have been screwed. The fact that he chased me down that far is crazy. I think I'll leave those blocked off for now. I want to explore within what I feel comfortable exploring. So, that's fun. That right there is a zombie. That right there is 2 zombies. This could get dicey. Alright, there we go. Stand right there. There's a torch right there. This may be fucking where, first off. There's just a torch? Have I been here? Like, I think this is where the creeper and the skeleton originally were. Yo, it's not letting me get crit hits. I am not the crit hit champion. Alright, so I'm gonna mine this cobblestone. Oh boy, oh boy. I've lost it. I'm losing it. I'm gonna mine this redstone. Probably, honestly, yeah, that's just nothing but a lava lake. That'd be good for obsidian though. But we'll come back. Because it's all source blocks. So it'd be really good to make an obsidian mine with. We'll have to come back. Did that slime actually get up here? No, he's stuck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for a few more diamonds. And then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna call it. Because all I'm seeing around here is gold, redstone, and iron. None of which I need. I mean, I need the gold for piglin bartering. There's diamonds right there. I'll work myself down there. There's lava here at some point that ran into water. Dude, you can't see anything. Oh, hello. If I can get up there, that'd be cool. Hopefully this water does not take me to places unknown. I'm not going to be able to get up there. Am I? So that sucks. I got to remember my way out of here. But this place would be really good to deconstruct for wood later down the line. So yeah, if I'm up here, I can just mine it. Big drop I just did. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play him for a fool. He's going to get stuck. I'm going to be able to go up here, block that off, and just forget that they exist. So we're going to explore this for a minute, because I wanted to. Let's look out for any notable ores I might want to look for. Nothing really crazy. Okay, so this is just that little platform there. Seem to have got myself into a bit of a predicament. Dude, is the zombie actually chasing me down? Okay, so this goes nowhere. Oh, hello. Oh! It's a menace! Alright, yo, that's a big horde. One down. We're just gonna have to spam click from here. Spam hit. I knew one was alive. Alright, stance. Thought I need to knock back just a little bit. I was in the middle of eating, thank you. Thanks, bro. Why are there so many of you? Alright, yeah, I'm getting out of here. So, that was fun. And, we got a few ores. Nothing major. Well, we only got one ore. We got diamond, because diamond was what we were here for. Ideally. I just fell back down to take up. What is this end off here? It's because it's not the one I meant to take up. Okay. My water's somewhere around here. I'm not too sure where anymore. It should be like right, I don't know, in here? Somewhere in this area? This one? Maybe this one. Doesn't feel like it'd be, but it depends on how it... No, this just goes up... Yeah, this is it. Okay, so this is like part of the same, almost mineshaft. It might actually be part of the same mineshaft. Damn, we cleared this place out though. That's crazy. Well, we practically did. I said I was going home. Yo, I'm clinging on my shield. Alright. Drop me another iron ingot. One shift. Two diamonds. Thanks. Can I snag onto that? Thanks. I'm gonna leave the rails here. I like being in the safety of the mineshaft that I know, not down there in a giant cave. If I really need the ores, I can go back. Here's something splish splashing. Don't know if that's the cave below, or if that's the mine shaft. Does this go anywhere? No. Just loops back around there. Get filled with dread when I explore this place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this just leads back down here, so this is the same mine shaft. So I'm gonna go my way then. This, I don't know if this goes anywhere, or if this is like a... This, I think, is just a little coal deposit. So I think we're good here. And then I think I got a cord hitting my laptop fan again. So I hear something kind of whacking around there. These lights make the popo lights. I'm gonna mind them though. So this will be probably the little last bit of this haul that I make. Because another thing I still need to finish the episode and we're an hour and 3 in. So still need to kind of finish, you know, do stuff like that. And we're just an hour and 3 in. So we should have enough deep slate to make furnaces. I want to fill in with blast furnaces, ideally, but that involves smelting stone to make smooth stone, and I don't have time to do as many as you want. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly transition it over into that, and then work at it. It'll be something I kind of work on off cam, where it can be slowly moved into what it needs to be off camera. But anyway, this will, as we approach the end of this episode, I just want to say if you've made it this far, hey, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, I guess. Maybe even leave a comment for engagement. And, I'm gonna go, I'll see you at the top. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're now back up here. Ooh, my ray tracing just died. I wonder what that was about. Why did that just die? That's weird. That normally doesn't disable itself. Hold on, let me experiment. Let me check something. Okay, that was a bad burp. But, we're back. That's not fixed. It literally just turned itself off. I'm not entirely sure why. Also, it broke my cape. It also broke the pillager banner. But, anyway. That's done now, so what I'm gonna do is we're now gonna move into the final stages of things. We're now going to make a bunch of furnaces. We're gonna start furnishing things. We're gonna do the final little bits and details. I wanted to do another little thing involving the farms that we worked on yesterday, but I chose ideally not to. Because it just doesn't really feel like that's the right time or, anything like that. I don't know, we're not really ready for that yet. Ready with very heavy quotations. Also just realized F6 is still on showing FPS. My bad. But that was because I was seeing if it was anything with Render Dragon that had broken. Or, well, Better Render Dragon, or Better Renderer as it's addressed as nowadays. And that's really that. I just wanted to make sure that it's all gooch and make sure it's alright. Because I was seeing if anything got changed in there, and that's why that's open. Well, it was open. But we now have 11 diamonds total to our collection. So we're getting up there now. Do need to start getting to work on stuff. Why is the dirt here when the dirt has the dirt's chest? Oh, it's because one of those is granite. I saw it as dirt, like an idiot. Yeah. So we'll fix that. I do need to grab the logs from that chest, make a bunch of links. Because I don't really need logs for anything, so that's what I'm gonna do. I want to go ahead, because I have a way I want to do things. We spent a whole day down in that mine, by the way, but we're gonna sleep. I'm going to make... I should have slabs left over, at least one, because I am gonna need them, and then I'm gonna need string for wool, unless I want to make shears. I very much so can, and just shear the sheep. I'll do that right now, actually. Plus it allows me to get my hands on leaves. I will go ahead and drop these off. Inventory is absolutely full again. That's fun. I'm sorting it out. I'm figuring it out. Don't worry. We're getting there. But, alright, let's get a start. So, we're gonna head out here, and we're going to shear these guys for what little we may or may not get. So there we go. Did that. We should now have enough to do what I want to do. Especially if we get dyes later down the line. But there's a lot of things I'm going to want to have to do. Or I'm going to need to have to do. I'm going to go ahead and make 31 of those. I'm not going to need a whole lot. I want 2 barrels for that. For the garden. And then I'm going to need a few barrels for the storage room in the mines. And then I may finish storage in the farms today too, but just depends on what I can fit in. I'll push this as hard as I can. Oh wow, that actually ate away at my planks. I didn't realize that. Barrels are expensive, it seems. What I'm gonna do one here, I should change this layout to be a little more conventional. So like it'll be kind of like that. And you'll have a little bit of storage there. And is that door shut? That door appears to be shut. It is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna real quickly go, I guess, get some planks going because I want to finish that today. And I'm gonna need a lot to make that happen. So that's what I'm gonna work at. I will see you when I'm done. And enjoy the second wood time lapse of the video. was fumbling. So that's now done. How eventful, all nice and figured out. So that's all gooch. We now have a good amount of logs, and then we should be able to finish that now. I will not make the same mistake I did the first time. I will actually plan out how I want these stalls to go this time. I want one here, and I want a little one-person stall here. So you have the big shops and the baby shops. So we'll do one here. And then you can probably slide like a little one-person shop in the center. So that's kind of how that'll start itself out. Which, I actually did this wrong. These need to go forward by one. All of them need to, except maybe like one or two. So this will go forward by one. We will sort this out by maybe pushing it back here and having them stand on the grass, because their shop is technically within this one's distance. So what I'll do is I'll just do these and then break back here. And then what is I'll have to do, if possible, the little design I had planned for it. So what I'll do is I'll go back here. Did I grab the fences out of here? I did not. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab those, then we can get a nice start. I'm not gonna need too terribly much, I wouldn't think. I'm gonna need a few, but nothing out there. Nothing crazy. I'll just make as much as I can, and then for the 3-1s, which I think we only have 2 3-1s, we're gonna need 8s. So I'm gonna make a few extra planks there just to ensure that we meet our goal. So that should now cover it, maybe not. If not, we can make more, I'm not too worried. My eye burns. There, I can only imagine how great that is. So, I'm gonna do this probably here. Actually, I lied, because the ones I did, they were done a little bit differently. These ones were, I guess, alternated. Essentially, these work as your little braces. Your item frames would go here. You maybe even post them on your fence. Maybe not, though. So, who knows? I want to slide that there, though. And this is where the wool would come in play. Which I shouldn't have replaced it with that. So, I'm going to need that back in just a second. This is now all Guccified, ready. And in theory, I think what I actually did was I did this and it looped around it more same layer on the front. These ones, you know, they'd follow the same path, where these ones would have a little bit of bigger ones because they were the bigger shops, meaning they could afford more gates to go and do what I'm thinking of doing and stuff like that. But of course it didn't go the way I wanted it to. Why would it? Yeah, it's a cool little trick you can do. One I don't do near enough. If you're having trouble getting it lined up on the gate, what I'd do is I'd go here and I'd do it that way. Just save yourself the time. And it's not worth it trying to do all the stuff that I'm doing. If you're trying to do it by gate and you're struggling, just move on. Don't waste your time. There's no point. So I'm gonna make 3 fences. I'm gonna actually need to make a few more fences. So I'm gonna make 18. Already night again. We've spent 6 days in this one video. The majority of it has been sleeping. If we actually work through the night, we'd get somewhere, but I don't want to fight mobs and do all that, especially if a creeper rolls up. I don't want to sacrifice the build I'm working so hard on. Forgot you can't jump fences, so that explains why that doesn't work. But I can go ahead and I can see. Even the spider likes it, of course, but the spider's dead now, so it doesn't matter. These ones, I'm gonna say, aren't gonna get up. This middle one, this end one could, but so these ones are gonna be smaller, little 2-person shops. Some we're gonna have a little bit of variation, and you would hang. Realistically, I feel like you'd hang your item frames there. Of course, I don't have leather right now, not on hand, but I'd feel like you'd hang. I need 4. There we go. And then these ones are gonna have to go up here. If you can, do it by the fences. Sometimes it does that. It's okay though. It just means that you gotta be a little closer, or you gotta be at a different angle. But other than that, you will be a-okay. So, if it's for the front, I'm gonna need, of course, I'm not gonna have the wool for it, but oh well, what can you do? I mean, in theory, you could actually let maybe some banner marketing do the work. If you're like a marketer here, you could place a little sign down and do it that way. If you want to do like a little more permanent kind of solution here, then you could very much so do it that way. It's doable. Not some people, they're gonna do it kind of that way. It feels, not some people, but in this case, some people might do this. That way, theirs has a differentiating color, and then they would have a sign at top, or a sign right here, or something like that. In this case, you can do a hardtop and let your sign do all the work for you, or you could banners out here, for example, do it that way. But enough yapping. We have that now done, and I'm pretty happy about it. I'm pretty proud of it. So I think that will be just about it for the episode. I will do the last bit of stuff. I'll go through, I'll do the barrels, I'll do whatever I might need to do. I'll finish storage in the farm, and then we'll call it a day. How about that? So I have everything I need, so I'm gonna go through, grab as many barrels as I physically can, and we're gonna go wrap up storage, and that'll be that. Another thing I need to do is wrap up the storage room. I will try my best. Got one barrel too many, so I can move that barrel somewhere. I can put it, I don't know, put it maybe somewhere in here. I can put it in here. I'll do one right there. I can munch again. And then what I'll do is I will call that a day, do all that fun stuff, and get her all nice and done and dealt with. And that'll be that. So with that now being out of the way, with farm storage now being done, that now being mostly done, well, we have to finish the storage room, of course. But we can do that over time. It's a lot of wood I'm gonna have to get because it's 8 blocks per chest. You have 3 double chests per row. So it's like, hold on, I gotta do the math. It's like 48 wood for 3 chests, and you have to do that 4 or 5 times. Meaning, by simple solutions, I'm gonna have to pull out the calculator for this, guys. Essentially, big brain, 240 wood. It's 240 wood, and I'm not gonna be able to fit that into there. It's not happening. So I'll put this up. I'll get my inventory all nice and looking pretty, and I will see you guys in the next episode after that. So we'll do outro when I get this looking all nice and pretty. Wrong spot, doofus, right there. There we go. There we go. Oh, one last thing I want to do. Don't know where I'm going to put this, but do I have another bucket? I swear I do, but I don't remember where. Apparently I do not have another bucket, so we're going to make one. Because I want that cobblestone generator done, and that won't take about 2 seconds to get some water. I'm going to plop it temporarily somewhere, where it hopefully won't catch anything on fire. We'll do it right here. There you go. Water here, lava here. Boom. Cobblestone. Alright. So, for a bro intro, there we go. Oh, burp. Alright. My name has been Qwnks. This has been Minecraft Season 2, Episode 5. If you've made it this far, congratulations, and I will see you guys in the next video. Since you've made it this far, why don't you subscribe, hit the bell maybe, do whatever, and leave your feedback about today's build in the comments. Leave changes for any other builds we might want to do in the comments as well, like for the house, for example, for the roof design. If you want to go back to having no top glass, for example, we can do that, or if you want no bottom glass, we can do that. It just depends. It's whatever you feel. Just leave your feedback in the comments, and whichever has the most comments or the most replies or whatever I feel makes sense to do, we will do that. So anyway, like I said, my name has been Qwnks. This has been today's episode of Minecraft, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, my friends.